dunk attempt that had everyone's attention. Oh, that was crazy how he did that. Shannon, what did you learn about the Clippers last night?
Well, I think the biggest thing I've been learning is, Skip, that they just can't show up and win. I think being in the bubble is different. I'm not so sure that if they were at home, I'm not so sure that how this thing would have played out if all these teams were in the confines and have a home court advantage. Skip, there is no home court advantage in the bubble. And we're seeing things. We're seeing teams that's #1 seed go down 0-3.
I mean, you do get crowd noise.
Yeah.
Sure, that was Denver's quote-unquote home game.
But that didn't say, Skip. You used to having 19, 20,000 people.
Yep.
And I think the thing is that the Nuggets were in position to win this game late in the ball game, but they went ice cold. And I think Mike Malone's going to have to make a decision here, Skip, late in the ball game. Is he going to really be willing to sacrifice defense for offense? Because Jeremy Grant is the primary defender of Kawhi Leonard.
He is.
But he's not the offensive threat that Michael Porter Jr. is.
Yep.
Michael Porter Jr., Skip, I think he has the potential to be really good. Once he get into the weight room and can put some strength on, because right now he gets moved out of position a lot. And he's a young player, and that's understandable. But once he gets some bricks in his back pocket and understands leverage and position, angles, he's going to be a player.
Agreed.
I just thought too many times late in the ball game last night, somehow, and the Clippers did a great job of this, making sure the ball ended up in Jeremy Grant's hand. And Jeremy Grant and Jamal Murray did not have their finest hour. They were combined 10 of 31 from the field. So that's not good. Jamal Murray, and if you look at it, Skip, down the stretch, in the fourth quarter, PG took Jamal Murray exclusively. Not Kawhi. It was Paul George in the third quarter with his 10 points. And then to start the fourth, that kept, because, let me go back. Right before the half, they were up 12, the Nuggets. And the Clippers closed with, and got it to 2.
They did.
And then they opened up the fourth quarter, and like 8 minutes to go in the ball game, the Nuggets are up 8. And then they go ice cold. They had great looks, Skip. They were driving and kicking, and Guy Murray just missing shots. Jeremy Grant just missed shots. And then, and there's nothing you can do about that. And the Clippers, they started making shots.
Yep.
But not Kawhi. Skip, I don't know if you noticed this, but did you know the last 2 fourth quarters, Kawhi Leonard is 1 for 10 from the floor?
I did.
Okay, and so the game before he had 0 points. Last night he had 5 points.
Yep.
And only one of them came with a field goal. Is that good? Is that clutch?
My turn?
No, it's not your turn, just shit. It's a rhetorical hypothetical. It's rhetorical.
I'm about to answer that.
But anyway, Paul George is looking like the Paul George when he was in Indy with the Pacers, and he was battling D. Wade and LeBron in Miami. He looked like that guy last night. The stroke looked great. He was putting the ball on the floor, getting to the rim, because those were some battles. This is the Paul George that they gave up what they gave up, a king's ransom, to get him to the Clippers, Skip.
True.
Now, and that's what you have to have. If Kawhi's going to, struggle shooting his touches, he's not where he wants to be right now. You can win if Paul George gives you that.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, Skip, if Paul George doesn't have that type of performance, they're not winning that game, and now they're down 2-1. But Paul George was spectacular. The Nuggets says we can win this. I'm going on the limb right now. I want 2 cases right now on the Nuggets in Game 4.
You do?
I want 2 cases right now.
Really?
Right now.
Okay, done.
Okay,
Thank
gotcha.
you.
Saw you coming. Saw you coming. I knew I'd get it. See how I got him, Jenny? Quick, easy.
The breakfast of champions, the nectar of the gods, and I just won 2 more cases.
No,
Thank
you're
you
not.
for that. Appreciate that little gift early here in the morning in Pacific time. My turn. I will certainly give you this. Once again, the Clippers just can't quite take the Denver Nuggets seriously enough. The Clippers clearly last night did not come out with the urgency, the tenacity, the intensity that Denver came out with. Denver just attacked them. Denver played harder, scrapped harder, and it was like the "are we there yet" syndrome, where the Clippers would make a couple shots, maybe get a quick little lead, and then all of a sudden here would come Denver, 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 boom, boom, boom. And it looked like, certainly mid-second quarter, when I tweeted, it looked like they were going to lose the game. I'm sure you were just doing some dance up there in your palatial estate up in Bel Air.
I may or may not have been celebrating.
May not have been. I think you were. And I tweeted, I will be surprised if the Clippers win this game, because I was going to be surprised because, to your point, there was that moment with 3:34 left in the second quarter. Jokic nailed another big three. He just, like, they don't have an answer for him. But the truth is, nobody in this league has an answer for him when he's cooking, when he's in rhythm and his flow. And they're just pick and rolling him and Jamal out at the top. And you just have a hard time with that big old body of his. And he's just so deft with either hand. And
he's
he can
so
make
scared.
up shots. And he just shoots them so nonchalantly, and they just go in. He'll shoot little running, no-look hook shots, and they go in. He made a three, and all of a sudden they're up 12. And I thought, boy, that feels like that could be a dagger. I know it's early. And to your point, my team said, no, not now. And here they came, and they went on a 12-2 run featuring guess who? Not playoff P, who was sensational last night. That Kawhi guy in a severe shooting slump scored 6 of the 12 points to get them back in the game, down only 2 at halftime. But here we go into the second half, and Denver, again, it was like, are we there yet? Is that enough? Are you guys going to quit now? No, we're not going to quit. And here goes Denver tearing out to another 10-point lead, thanks to Jokic 3. That was with middle of the third quarter. And here came the Clippers again. It was at some point in the fourth quarter, if we just look at the last 8 minutes. So it's 97-90 Denver with 8:29 left in the game. And from that point forward, the Clippers go 5 of 10, shoot 50%. The Nuggets go 4 of 18.
Right.
Jeremy Grant did have 2 fairly, semi-open threes, and he missed both of those. Gary Harris, who just killed the Clippers down the stretch the other night, had 1 open 3 and missed that.
Right.
And now let's see what really happened in that stretch. It wasn't really playoff P who was doing the scoring damage down the stretch or the overall basketball damage. If we could see what started to happen, the first thing that happens comes with 4:51 left. This is the first time that the Clippers take the lead. Did you see this pass did you see that? That's why Doc keeps saying Kawhi's not just a good passer, he's an elite passer. That was LeBron-esque. Can I go there? That's LeBron-esque. That's vision and skill.
Paul Mills said I rotated a little late, but Blue Boss flushed it on him. Big guy, that's what you should do.
And it's an and one, and he goes and makes the free throw, gave him a lead. Now, here comes the lead for good. This is the one they didn't relinquish with 4:27 left. There's that pass again. That's pretty sweet by Kawhi. 4:27 left. Kawhi finally said, okay, I got that one. It's a free throw line jumper that he created space on, and he shot it with conviction. That's the only shot he made in the fourth quarter. That gave them the lead for good, that they never looked back and relinquished. And then we get to 1:47 in the game. And if we could see Jamal Murray just freight train, he is wide open to just slam this with a head of steam. And Kawhi said, not on my watch. I will stand in front of you, and I'm not going to take the charge. I'm going to